Here's how holiday rentals work within Optima-CRM. First of all, let's go to the agency setting. This is a function only valid for the agency admin. In there we will go to rental module payment options, and here we can find several settings that will be default settings within the bookings you make within CRM. You can see deposit percentages. This is a percentage that is required, in this case 2 days after the booking was made. You have a security deposit of an absolute value, which also has a due date prior to arrival. Then there's a final payment due X weeks or days before the arrival. There is then a security deposit that is to be returned 2 days after departure. The agency commission is 21% in this case, and we can add VAT to this. Now that we know this, we know that this information will be pumped into a booking. Let's have a look at rental properties. In our case, we're going to look at this particular property. We're going to have a quick look. This property is indeed for rent and has a short-term rental price active today. Let's go inside this property. In here we find all the specifics of the property, and we move over to the rent tab. In the rent tab we can see that the short-term rental has been selected, where we have the possibility to put a license number, a rental commission percentage that's deviating from the agency settings that we've just seen, a security deposit that automatically was fed in here, also from that agency settings. And now we can populate the pricing with calendars that we make for certain periods. If I were to click that, what would happen is it would fill all these date ranges preset in your configuration, so that you simply put a price for every period that is in that specific calendar. A period can consist out of a maximum of the number of days in a year. In other words, up to 365 different prices, or 366 depending on the year. What we can see there is that the pricing is set either per day, per week, bi-weekly, or per month. We will always see an old price here if there is an old price when there was a price change, and we're going to determine whether in that price the commission is included, yes or no. That will then give us a gross price and a gross day price. If we are handling it not per day, it will be calculated automatically, and I can simply add more lines manually, or like I said, you can also repopulate these lines by using a calendar. Let's go have a look at the bookings themselves. In the booking screen, the first thing we see is all the bookings in this system. Then we can go have a look at which ones are the active bookings, for which we have received the deposit, for which we have the fully paid booking, bookings that are on hold, blocked, insecure deposit, and so forth. Archive bookings will be bookings that we have archived that are in the past. In our case, we are looking at this specific property. This is the client's name and the period that they are renting. I can go in here in this booking by editing the booking itself, and I will find all the information about this booking, including who is renting, which period, how many nights, which property, from where did we get this booking, so we can actually say how does this client find us and is booking this. This could be a website booking, for example. You can create as many sources as you want. The status will be determined by which payments that we have received. There are several statuses available, as you can see. Payments are done up here using this green payments button. I can click on that and then say what the client is paying at this moment. To see what already has been paid, I'll just view the payments, and I can see that there's a total price, an end price, which includes all the extras, the deposit that we've received at a certain point in time, how we've received that, and then we also received already a secure deposit, but not yet the final payment. So in this case, we could go enter the final payment to completely close off this rental. If I go back to the bookings overview, I see I also have some other tabs here, and for example, we can have a look at the booking calendar. This booking was done in January, so here we find this booking. Also here I can go ahead, click on it, and access the exact same data as we have seen before. Furthermore, we have work orders to the left here. Work orders are anything to do with maintenance to the property, and also we have cleaning lists. Mind you that in the property you can define cleanings that are related specifically to that property. In the settings, the agency admin down below has possibility to set up all the information needed: extras, cleaning management, work order types, rental periods definition, and so forth. There are several reports available specifically for holiday rentals where you can have reporting for internal purposes or external. You can just run that report, define all the details you want to put here in terms of owner, etc., and search on booking dates. So let's, for example, put this. And there we go. These reports can be downloaded in PDF as well. Furthermore, there are different reports available that we can also customize for your needs.